today. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. His first carry, fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Wilson. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game. An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
And now the throw taken in by Chart. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Here's Hines. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Chewing on big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. On play action, they'll throw. And this one is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now a handoff looking right. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now they try the right side here. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Now a handoff looking right. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Colts 7, Texans nothing.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
That ties the game at 7.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
Guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It was Sheldrick Redwine with good coverage that time as he was there to knock it away.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. at their own.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. And they give this time to the tailback. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
He was brought down by Jeff Gladney. 4 yards on the pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up. It's 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards to gain there, second down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Again, Wilson. He'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Going deep this time for Miller. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with it. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
21-yard line.
2nd and 11. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. This is Hines. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jalen Samuels hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Oh, my goodness. I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line.
Their own 2-yard line.
Houston set to take over. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he'll get this awfully close to a 1st down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And out of of bounds across the 15-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. To throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hope we'll get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Eric Ebron. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have broken the tie. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
42-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. operating from the gun. Wilson, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Montez Sweat, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up third down and 20.
The Colts on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. From the gun, Wilson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. A fourth and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
So here are the Texans to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
7-yard line.
Now Wilson. And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Blocked by Jeff Gladney. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson.
The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The catch made by Miller. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 12, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
2nd down.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And it'll move the chains. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in